Warning, the player selections you're about to see may flop miserably. FPL TV cannot be held responsible for any of your own transfer shockers. Please, FPL responsibly.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the Point Predictor, the series where I predict 5 players that I think will score points in the upcoming FPL game week. I can only choose one player per club, and I must follow the categories shown on screen. Before making my predictions, a quick word about OneFootball, who have kindly sponsored this video. The world's best football news app is now even better, relaunching with a fresh new design. Gain access to news, scores and stats from leagues all over the world, with a brand new interface that's cleaner, simpler and smarter than ever. As for FPL, you can follow each team in the Premier League and get live updates from all the goals and assists every game week. Download it for free using the link in the description box below. So before the international break, in Game Week 8, it was a decent week for the Point Predictor, with 3 out of 5 correct selections. Calvert-Lewin continued his consistent run of form, Harry Kane scored that late winner against West Brom, and Ben Chilwell scored one and could have scored more in an impressive attacking display against Sheffield United. It was very nearly 4 out of 5 correct as well, with De Bruyne getting an assist in that game against Liverpool and then being awarded a penalty. Had he stuck that away, it would have been a monster score, but he did miss and dropped down to 3 points. A bit unlucky there, but even so, I think that did justify my selection of him against the champions, with James Ward-Prowse the only real poor pick from last week. So let's now move on to my predictions for Game Week 9 and see if I can go one better. For my defensive option this week, there simply still doesn't seem to be a better option than Ben Chilwell right now. The left back was a slight injury concern during the break, however he did make the bench in England's recent fixture against Iceland, which gave us a nice bit of confirmation that he's hopefully okay for Game Week 9. During the last game week, Chilwell had 3 shots on target against the Blades, the most of any defender, and was a constant threat going forward. The introduction of Hakim Ziyech to the side has also improved Chilwell's attacking threat considerably, with his pinpoint crosses from deep allowing Chilwell to arrive at them in the box. Since his debut in Game Week 4, Chilwell is top amongst defenders for goals, shots on target, expected goals and also chances created. Simply put, he's offering the most goal threat for defenders as well as the most assist potential, and with Chelsea now looking much more solid defensively as well, he really is offering us the complete FPL package. His opponents, Newcastle, have only managed 4 goals in their last 4 games, and if Callum Wilson does miss out through injury, then that can only improve Chelsea's prospects of a clean sheet in this one. For the budget midfielder this week, below the price of 8 million, I don't think I need to look any further than the in-form Jack Grealish. The Aston Villa talisman has looked superb in almost every game so far this season, and has been heavily influential in Villa's brilliant opening to the campaign. Since the start of the season, Grealish is second in the league for big chances created on 6, just 2 behind the leader Kane. He's also 4th in the league for key passes, behind only the big hitters Mo Salah, Fernandes and De Bruyne. Not bad considering he's significantly cheaper than all these players. Essentially, he's keeping pace with the premium priced players at a budget price, and therefore feels like a no-brainer for the midfielder below 8 million category. Villa face Brighton at home in Game Week 9, a side that are now winless in 6, and as Brighton fans will probably know, Grealish does like playing against the Seagulls, already scoring 4 goals in just 2 games against them. The midfielder of any price this game week goes to Bruno Fernandes. Fresh off the back of a superb 17-pointer against Everton last time out, Bruno and United now have a favourable home fixture against West Brom in Game Week 9. The United midfielder has already produced 3 double-digit hauls in FPL this season, but the only small caveat is that all 3 of these hauls did come away from home, and his home form has been nowhere near as impressive. His opponents this week are West Brom though, statistically the league's joint worst defence, with the Baggies already conceding 17 goals in 8 games so far. So if he is to change his home fortunes, then this looks to be the game to do so. With 20 chances created this season, Bruno is currently ranked 2nd in the league for this metric, just 1 behind the leader Mo Salah. So as we know, he's a creative outlet as well as a goal threat, and also has those penalties to fall back on as well. For the budget forward in Game Week 9, below the price of 8 million, as per usual there's a few options up for consideration. Patrick Bamford's underlying stats have been extremely impressive, and with Richarlison returning from suspension, he too looks to be a very good shout against Fulham if he is past fit. For me, I'm going to keep it simple though and select the ever-present Calvert-Lewin, who does seem the sensible choice for Game Week 9. I don't think I need to spend long making a case for DCL this week, who's been utterly consistent throughout this entire campaign and in 8 game weeks only has 1 blank to his name. With Richarlison back from suspension, and if he is past fit, I think that can only help Calvert-Lewin and Everton in general. And with a nice fixture against struggling Fulham next, it looks like another perfect game to continue his fine run of form. In the last 4 game weeks, Fulham have tightened up a bit defensively, only conceding 4 goals. But notably, they are still conceding big chances, with 9 big chances conceded in those 4 game weeks, the 4th highest amount. Interestingly, in that time, they've also conceded 14 headed chances, the most in the league, and that could be ideal for Calvert-Lewin, who is very good in the air. For the any priced forward in Game Week 9, I've opted for Jamie Vardy. Whilst many players have been facing lots of vigorous international games over the past 2 weeks, injuries and infections have been rife. But with Vardy not having to worry about international duty, he'll be fresh and raring to go against Liverpool, who are currently dealing with an array of defensive injuries. Liverpool head into this fixture with both starting centre-backs Van Dijk and Gomez missing through injury, and considering the champions have already averaged 2 goals conceded per game this season, it's hard to see the informed Foxes not finding the net in this one. In the opening 8 game weeks, no player in the league has had more big chances than Vardy, with 12. Granted, a lot of these have come from penalties, and without these it would be a lot lower, but the fact he's on penalties in the first place is one of the reasons he's such a reliable asset. Leicester come into this one in fine form off the back of 3 consecutive wins, and with 18 goals scored so far, they are the 3rd best attack. What's great about Vardy as well is his goal involvement for Leicester, which at 56% currently shows that if Leicester do score, then he has a 1 in 2 chance of being involved. So that wraps up my point predictor picks for Game Week 9. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if so, be sure to leave a like and most importantly get subscribed to FPL TV. You can also hit the notification bell so you always know when a new video goes live. Good luck to you all in Game Week 9, FPL responsibly, and I'll catch you all very soon in the team selection video.